we left it another hour, we'd all be swimming.
These cows are good today. Sometimes they're totally feral. It's never the same, it's never boring.
They are scenes that could be from a movie, but they're real and they're not from yesteryear. Mustering has never been so much fun or so spectacular.
Oh, you never get over the scene, it's beautiful. I never ever stop doing it, I do love it.
The water's run out a long way, look at that.
At the helm are the Hammond brothers. The fourth generation Tasmanian farmers grew up on a wheat farm in the United States before swapping the windswept plains of Oklahoma for the windswept islands of their mother's land.
We probably do a dozen of these rides regularly, and we've got a good core of locals that just love to do this. Yeah, it's good fun, you know, we developed some great friendships, and it's probably the aspect of the job that I really enjoy the most.
Today, they're moving a mob of 800 from their farm on Robbins Island in the northwest of the state to their property on the mainland. They have a small window to make the 11-kilometre journey. The cattle winding their way between cooling seawater and a rushing incoming tide.
We were the first ones to figure it out. Nobody had ever taken cattle along here, mainly because the mouth of the Montague River gets very, very soft up there, and probably anyone that had tried to ride a horse through there bogged it, as I did the first time I tried. So we just moved further out and explored around, and we found we came halfway out to the main channel. We could actually, you know, cross the cattle without much trouble.
A wrong turn and these cattle could end up in deep water, literally.
We left it another hour, we'd all be swimming.
Push up!
Local cowgirl Jocelyn Flint is a regular Robbins Island musterer, and she loves to let fly on her trusty steed.
These cows are good today. Sometimes they're totally feral, and we've got to chase them full bore to slow them down or turn them, and it's always different. It's never the same. It's never boring.
Halfway through the muster and all is going to plan. But there's no time to be complacent. This is a particularly valuable mob of cattle, and the Hammonds don't want to lose any.
This is the fun part. This is always usually the deepest. But by the time the cattle, you know, they've done two channels, they get to here, they usually just plod straight through. But no, they're good walkers, these Wagyu. Like, we'll do 11 kilometres here, which would just be nothing for them.
These Wagyu cattle are special. They're known as the caviar of the beef world. They fetch top dollar at market, and this mob is worth over $3 million. That's why these brothers first went into Wagyu more than 20 years ago. Back then, the breed had only ever been farmed in Japan, where it's considered a national treasure.
The importation costs, and then you also had the transplant costs, and then you had to raise that calf, and you had to get a live calf on the ground and all that too. So, you know, it was a bit of an investment for us.
Good breeding makes a big difference on the plate, where it's all about the marbling, the amount of thin, spidery webs of fat through the cut. A marbling score of 9 is high and fetches top dollar. But the Hammond brothers like to eat Wagyu with a score of around 7.
We actually prefer, when we're cooking steaks, not to have the highest grade. It's almost too rich.
For these weary and hungry drovers, what's coming off the barbie is welcome payment for a job well done.
It is juicy. It is. It's a beautiful steak.
It's amazing. We've got to make Dad have some Wagyu on our farm now, just to have some of their meat.